Good morning, everybody. The quote of the day today is a little long. It comes from the late Supreme Court Justice, Antonin Scalia. He said, as long as judges tinker with the Constitution to do what the people want, instead of what the document actually commands, politicians who pick and confirm new federal judges will naturally want only those who agree with them politically. Powerful words. He was definitely right on. We have so many people today who may even vote for a president based upon the type of person whom they would nominate to be a federal judge or even a Supreme Court justice, which is kind of a frightening concept. We hear so much about a conservative court or a liberal court or Democrat appointed judges or Republican appointed justices. But really, we shouldn't have judges on the bench who are beholden to a candidate, a political party, or even a particular ideology. The judges at the federal level, especially on the Supreme Court, should have a fealty to the United States Constitution. There is no Article 3 power enumerated to the judiciary where they can interpret the Constitution. They're supposed to interpret laws and bills and legislation, if you will, as to whether it comports with the Constitution. There is no legislative power enumerated to the court in Article 3. Article 1 of the Constitution says that all legislative power shall reside within the legislative branch, i.e. the Senate and the House of Representatives. But nevertheless, you don't want to get a case where you have legislation from the bench. That's how we end up with a lot of really bad things being made into quote-unquote case law, which there's nothing in the Constitution about that either, nor is there anything in the Constitution that says they get lifetime appointments. That just sort of became a tradition. So think long and hard about people who get appointed to be on the federal judiciary, whether the president is a Republican or a Democrat. We seem to have just gotten so far away from the Constitution that it becomes a game of one hand up the bat. When there's a Democrat House or a Democrat majority leader in the Senate, they'll do everything they can to stymie a nominee from a Republican president, and vice versa. You had Harry Reid and Chuck Schumer stymie nominees by Reagan and Bush, and you have Mitch McConnell who stymied a nomination by Barack Obama. So now you get the people saying, well, we need to pack the court. We need to, instead of 9 justices, let's make it 11 or 13. Trying to use the courts as a de facto legislature is not a good idea. It may seem like it at the time, but political weapons, once they are unsheathed, are never put back in the scabbard. So let's not get into a game of one hand up the bat. Think about it. Let's nominate justices who believe in the Constitution, because the courts are supposed to be the backstop of liberty, not another legislative branch of government. We already have that, and they screw things up badly enough. We don't need to have the courts acting as a legislature. Anyway, that's my rambling for this morning. So everybody have a safe day out there.